Now to a diplomatic appeal that's been building for weeks. The federal government is calling on South Africa to take urgent, decisive action to stop the recurring Afrophobic attacks against Nigerians and other African nationals, warning that continued violence could damage the relationship between the continent's two largest economies. The appeal came in Abuja, where Nigeria's Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Shola Enikan-Olaye, received South Africa's Minister of International Relations and Cooperation, Ronald Lamola, who visited as Special Envoy of President Cyril Ramaphosa. Enikan-Olaye said President Tinubu personally directed the meeting so both countries could address the issue openly and honestly. He also reminded everyone of Nigeria's historic role in supporting South Africa's liberation from apartheid, while stressing that suspects in any criminal activity should face the court, not mob justice. Ambassador Shola Enikan-Olaye, Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, for his part, Minister Lamola reaffirmed the long-standing friendship between both countries, saying Nigeria's support during South Africa's struggle against apartheid remains deeply appreciated. A sacrifice, he said, will never be forgotten. South African Minister of International Relations and Cooperation, Ronald Lamola.
Get them arrested, prosecuted, and jailed. Nigerian government would not support drug peddlers. But please, what we're saying is that treat them in accordance with your constitution, in accordance with international human rights instruments, in accordance with the minimum requirement of humanity. But what we have found is that this xenophobic attack had gone beyond, attack on criminals. We have record of Nigerians who have legitimate papers to remain in South Africa, yet they have been attacked. And we could see some mob actions, which we saw the police watching as if they are helpless to address this situation, which to us raises issues of state responsibility. It raises issues of complicity if the state authorities are not able or unwilling to tackle these challenges in a manner that offers some confidence in citizens, in foreigners, that indeed they are safe to remain in the country. I think those are some of the background to our concerns, and we're hoping that when we go into closed-door session, we'll be able to address in some considerable details our specific concerns and why Mr. President had asked that we should receive you. Again, he sent his warm greetings to his brother, His Excellency President Cyril Ramaphosa. I've been at meetings where they met. You could see the kind of friendship and body chemistry that exists between these two countries. And they are keen together to lift Africa, into the G20, in BRICS. They've been discussing. I'm aware of those discussions. Mr. President, my present concern is that those
discrimination that directed at individuals within our borders. President Ramaphosa has also been very firm on South Africa's sovereign right to enforce immigration laws, including to deal decisively with irregular migration